Have you ever seen such a cutie? Alright, well, I feel compelled to make this video as a reminder that as much as we have all been in a state of chronic yang for probably the last, I want to say 3, but it's more like 12 years, which, we need balance. And so yang is all about masculine energy. It's going forward with projects, it's progress and production and prosperity and like all of these forward future moving things that drive us. It gives us, we wake up every day with that drive to get a project done or move the business forward, and really it's exciting. It's a really exciting energy because you just feel like you're kicking goals and taking names and being a boss in your business, and you deserve that, absolutely. But equally, to balance that, we need our yin energy in balance. And the yin energy is downward moving, it's feminine, it's flow, it's like the current of a river, or the flow of the rhythmic flow of the ocean, right? And we need to be nourishing the yin aspects of ourselves. And what does that look like? Well, that looks like tuning into our emotions, and where are there blockages that need to be dissolved in our emotions, and where do we need more rest in our life, and where do we need more healing and rejuvenation to take place. And so some yin and yin things that you can do is to be drinking more water, more clean water, getting really good deep sleep, journaling, painting, any sort of creative activity that puts you in a state of relaxed flow. There's yin yoga, and I think especially because we're in the year of the yin water rabbit, so to me that says like we're in a year where there's big creativity, and the rabbit is really fast at moving forward, right? Like when a rabbit runs, it's gone with the wind. And so to me that's like there are going to be times this year where it's highly productive and you're moving the ball forward and you're kicking goals and taking names, and then there are going to be the counteraction of that is the water, the yin water aspect, which is just utter rest, deep creativity, solitude, nourishment. I mean, we're threefold beings, well, we're more than threefold, we're multidimensional beings, but we're physical, we're mental, and we're spiritual. And some people might say we're spiritual, mental, and physical. However, whichever order you can compartmentalize in your head, that's fine. But the main thing is that if we're doing all the physical work and the mental work, but we're not nourishing our spiritual side, it's gonna send the other two cogs out of whack. You might be having chronic shoulder pain from overthinking too much and not having enough deep REM sleep. You might be having adrenal burnout. Maybe there's some kind of emotional block happening in your life, and like a lot of heart attacks are from people not living from their hearts, not living their heart's purpose, their heart's desire. And that's really hard if you don't know what your purpose or your desire is. And that is the point of the yin energy, is the stillness, is to quiet the mind, is to be so quiet and vacant that consciousness can come through and say, hey, you know what you were put here to do? X, Y, and Z, But if you're always playing busy work, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta make dinner, I gotta take care of the cat, I gotta feed the dogs, blah, 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 blah. If you're always making busy work for yourself, there is no time for consciousness to say, hey, stop. You need to heal yourself. You've got a core wound right here. What happened? You have to allow some place for peace in your life and stillness to come through in order for these higher kind of waves of consciousness to move through your mind and your body. And for me, a big yin activity for me is when I'm sitting down in front of a blank canvas or in front of a painting that I'm working on. My mind shuts off. Nothing goes through it. Nothing goes through it until the information I'm conveying through my painting is starts getting channeled onto the, you know, canvas. You know, so some yin exercises is left nostril breathing. Close that right nostril and just do some long, deep inhales, belly breaths with your left nostril. That relaxes your autonomic nervous system. So like, you know, if we're constantly in yang, our nervous systems are going to burn out. We're going to have adrenal fatigue, you know, and we just need to have the awareness and recognize, hey, you know what? I did do a lot last month and I killed it and I owned it, but now I just need to take a step back and some time for myself and find some peace, you know? So it's like a fire. If you have a fire burning really hot for really long, it's going to burn out and turn into ash. It's just going to turn into nothing. What I ideally want is to be feeding the fire a little bit at a time, one new project at a time. Let that excitement set in, integrate it, take it into your being, get excited, rest, kind of digest what you've just committed to, and then, you know, work on it. And then the next project will come naturally, and you want to feed that with your fire and your excitement and your productivity and your goals, and then take a step back and rest and let that kind of sink into your psyche, instead of just keeping ourselves busy with just mindless work of like go, 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 go. That's often a sign that there's something inside you that you're avoiding. And when we go into that stillness, we're faced with whatever it is we're avoiding. We're faced with whatever it is we need to heal. We're faced with the uncomfortable reality that, you know, hey, I feel a little bit broken inside. Maybe, why is that? Maybe look into it. And nobody's gonna be your best therapist except for you. Like, if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of your spouse, you can't take care of your children, you can't take care of your environment or your community. So it's really important to be honest with yourself, find that place of inner stillness, and take steps towards healing that. And it's okay to be soft. You know, you might need a hot bath and a glass of wine to get real with yourself. You might just, you know, need to go in a float tank or on a, you know, this is what walkabouts are about. You go off and you find these higher versions of yourself that you need to tap into, and how do you grow towards that? So just nourish yourself with gentle energy this year. We're in the year of like great productivity, but also in need of great rest too, and healing. And you know, so I hope this brings you a little bit of wisdom. I hope it brings you into better health, wealth, happiness, and success for the future. And we'll catch you guys on the other side. One love.